It was 5 o'clock, and Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
Oh,
When was Alan riding his motorcycle?
Alan riding his motorcycle in San Francisco at
Well,
5
At
o'clock.
5 o'clock, right? At 5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle. Was Alan riding his car?
No, his
Or was
motorcycle.
Alan riding his motorcycle? Of course, Alan was riding his motorcycle.
Just
Where was Alan riding his motorcycle?
San Francisco. He ride down his motorcycle in San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco. When was he riding?
At 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock.
He ride
At
down
5 o'clock, Alan was riding his motorcycle in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
He was riding down Van Ness Street and came to a stoplight.
Just
Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Alan ride down Van Ness Street.
Alan.
Against the
Alan was
light.
riding down Van Ness Street. What was he riding on?
Van Ness Street. He ride down Van Ness Street.
On a motorcycle. He was riding on his motorcycle.
His motorcycle.
Was he riding down Market Street?
No, he ride down Van Ness Street.
No, not Market Street. He wasn't riding down Market Street. Was he riding down Lombard Street? No. He
Van Ness
wasn't
Street.
riding down Lombard Street. He was riding down Van Ness Street. When? When was he riding down?
At 5 o'clock. He ride down Van Ness Street.
At 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, he was riding down Van Ness Street.
Van Ness Street.
Who was riding down Van Ness Street?
Alan
At
ride down
5
Van Ness
o'clock.
Street.
Alan. Alan was riding down Van Ness Street at 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock.
Was he in a truck?
No, his motorcycle.
No, he wasn't in a truck. He was on his motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
And he came to a stoplight.
Just.
Did Alan come to a go light?
No, he comes to a top line.
No. He didn't come to a go light. He came to a stop light.
Stop light.
We never say go light. We only say stop light.
Stop light.
Who came to a stoplight?
Alan comes to a stop light.
Alan, of course. Alan came to a stoplight. What was he on when he came to a stoplight?
His motorcycle.
A motorcycle. He was on a motorcycle when he came to a stoplight.
At 5 o'clock.
Where was the stoplight?
Van Ness Street.
Well, on Van Ness Street. The stoplight was on Van Ness Street. Was the stoplight on Embarcadero Street?
No.
Or was the stoplight
Stop light on Van Ness Street.
Ness Street?
Van Ness Street.
Van Ness,
Van
of
Ness,
course,
of
Van Ness.
course,
The stoplight
of course,
was on
of course.
Van Ness Street.
Van Ness Street.
Who was at the stoplight?
Alan came to a stop
Alan
light.
was at the stoplight.
Stop light.
Which city was Alan in? In San Francisco.
San
of course.
Francisco. Yes.
Alan was in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
Well, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Of course.
Of
Van
course.
Ness Street is in San Francisco. Is Van Ness Street in New York?
Just
Or is Van Ness Street
no,
in
no.
San Francisco?
San Francisco. San Francisco.
Well, of course, Van Ness Street is in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Where was Alan riding?
San Francisco.
He was riding
San
on Van Ness Street
Francisco.
in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
And he came to a stoplight.
Stoplight.
A red Ferrari pulled up next to him.
Just push up next to him.
Did the red Ferrari pull up behind him?
No, a referee push up next to
No,
him.
no, not behind him.
Not behind.
The red Ferrari pulled up next
Pull
to him.
up. Pull up.
What pulled up next to Alan?
A referee push
A
up
red
next to
Ferrari.
Alan.
A red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan.
As
Did Alan pull up next to a red Ferrari?
no, a referee push up next to
No,
Alan.
no, no. Alan didn't pull up next
Pull
to
up,
a red
pull
Ferrari.
Up, pull up.
A
pull
red
up
Ferrari pulled up next to him.
next to him.
Where did the red Ferrari pull up next to Alan?
Just a referee push up next to
At a
Alan.
stoplight on Van Ness Street. At a stoplight on Van Ness Street, a red Ferrari pulled up next to Alan. Was Alan in a red Ferrari? No, no, no. Alan wasn't in a red Ferrari. He was on a motorcycle.
On motorcycle.
Alan was on a motorcycle.
On motorcycle.
What did the red Ferrari do?
A referee push up next to Alan.
Well, it pulled up
Pull up
next to Alan.
and next to
The
Alan.
red Ferrari.
Red Ferrari
Pulled up.
push up
Next to Alan. The driver was wearing dark sunglasses.
Just sunglasses.
So, Alan was wearing dark sunglasses.
No,
No, no, no, no,
No,
not
no.
Alan. Alan wasn't
on
wearing
motorcycle.
dark sunglasses. Who was wearing dark sunglasses?
The driver wearing dark sunglasses.
The driver of the Ferrari.
Of
The driver of the Ferrari was wearing dark sunglasses.
dark sunglasses.
Not Alan.
Not Alan.
The driver looked over at Alan.
Just
Did the driver look behind Alan?
no. Look over at
No,
Alan.
no, no. He looked over at Alan.
As Alan.
Who looked over at Alan?
The driver.
The driver
The driver
of the
looks
Ferrari
at Alan.
looked over.
Look over
At
at Alan.
Alan.
Look over Alan.
Did Alan look over at the driver?
No. The driver looked
Yes, he
over
did.
at
Alan also looked over at the driver.
No.
Who was the driver? Tom Cruise!
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise was the driver. Alan looked over at the driver and realized that the driver was
is
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Who was the driver of the Ferrari?
Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise
Tom
of
Cruise.
a red
Tom
Ferrari.
Cruise was the driver of the Ferrari. Who was the motorcycle rider?
Alan of her motorcycle.
Alan was the motorcycle rider. And Tom Cruise
Tom Cruise
was the driver of the Ferrari.
of the Ferrari.
Who looked over at Alan.
Tom Cruise looked over at
Tom
Alan.
Cruise. Tom Cruise looked over at Alan. What was Tom Cruise wearing?
Dark sunglasses. Tom Cruise wearing dark sunglasses.
Tom Cruise was wearing dark sunglasses.
Dark sunglasses.
Was Alan wearing dark sunglasses?
No, Tom Cruise
No, he
wearing
wasn't.
dark sunglasses.
Alan wasn't wearing dark sunglasses.
Dark
Tom
sun-
Cruise
Tom
was
Cruise.
wearing dark
Tom Cruise.
sunglasses. And he looked over at Alan. Tom sneered at Alan. Oh no. Did Tom smile?
Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about my close friend. Close friend is Bing. He's 21 years old. He is a student at University of Transport and Communication. I met you when I was young. His house near my house. He is a younger, bright person. He always hardworking. Yes. Close friend is keep your secret. Get on well with you and never betray. I remember memory the most. I play soccer with him. I heard him take care of me and kiss me go to hospital. When I was young, I played soccer, badminton, volleyball with him, and do everything do everything together. I think I will do the most before. Thank you for listening.